Start streaming, stop streaming. Oh, there I am.
Yeah, you were there already. Hey, look at this. All over you.
Yeah.
Live stream
That's as far as me, but there. Where's the live stream?
on the road you were together.
That one?
There. Thanks, God. They said live stream just now.
Yes.
Where'd you go?
You there? Where's the camera to then? At that point, I was looking at the telly. Well, this is live now.
You've got to be looking down.
I can wave my hands now, so that's live. Yeah, it's definitely live now. Right, we can fire away. We can go there.
So what would you do now?
Well, you could have the script, which isn't is the best thing to do is to read a script, is it? But I'm I'm Paul Challenger, and I'm an interim stand-in to facilitate the live show. No one can replace Ross, so we're not going to try. Our new format will be one. Type in arrow there. Our new format will be one of more main feature. I've written this really badly, I can't even read it. Our new format will be one of having a main feature. Our new format will be one of having a main feature presentation. Presentation of new videos with a top and tail, front and back, of news, etc., and feedback on the live chat. Everyone is welcome to contribute a video, and I'll act as the liaison to publish them to the BHH YouTube site. Just message me by finding me on the BHH Facebook group page under member. Search my name.
What about showing pictures?
Right. So now I'm going to say about the GoFundMe. So, as most of you will know, when Ross suddenly passed away, we decided to organise a GoFundMe project. Well, actually, it was Marshall Abrahams who set it up. I'll need to write that out then, won't I? So let's have a listen to what Marshall has to say about the GoFundMe project. Hello, well today I'm talking with Marshall Abrahams about the Britain's Hidden History GoFundMe campaign. Hello, Marshall.
Hello. Here we are again.
So can you tell us then today a little bit about the GoFundMe campaign? What are we raising money for?
It was after, very, very soon after Ross died and the announcement went up. by Zavi on the BHH YouTube
Works
channel,
all right, doesn't it?
and I was involved with the comments in
And
that.
that was seamless, that was. You just got me
Two or
staring
three
inanely.
people said, is there a GoFundMe campaign? Because we want to donate,
I don't
we
need to
want to
play it
help.
all.
Funerals are very expensive. This is a very worrying time.
And then get back to news. And this is the one that was making all the noise earlier. Now, in the news this week, it's actually not very brand new news. You've got to wait for that to catch up, haven't you? If you want to see it, you've got to wait. It is. It needs to be moved over, doesn't it? Devil get down and the devil get dry. Yeah, Rhonda Cunningham Taft, they got approached by the National Lottery to do a project. It's better, isn't it? And so it's a National Lottery funded project with the aim to take photographs now of places, monuments, etc., and historical buildings, etc., and compare them with historical photographs, basically, so that they've got an ongoing record. It'll be in the public domain, it'll be digitalized. I'm not sure if they're having podcasts to go along with it. I think they are, because they're having interviews with somebody who knew the history, who lived there, or this is what life was like 1960, this is what it's like now. That kind of podcast. That's exactly what Alexander Cordell did. When he got to Wales, he was blown away with the history of the Pits era, the Victorian Pits era. So he went the valleys on a moped with a little tiny two-reel recorder, a microphone, and he'd be on his motorbike, and if he saw a 70-year-old person, he'd pull up and he'd ask them if he could tap their memory banks. So that's why his books, when they describe the interior of the houses and what went on and all kinds of things, that's how they're so accurate. Yeah. So do we want to take part in this project? There's on the RCT site. Well, I have to stop talking at some point because there's a load of papers down there which I can't show on this unless I don't need to show on it. I just need to flash it before the camera and describe it.
Yeah. You can obviously scan them. Does your printer still connected to your?
Yeah, I could scan them, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how much emphasis is need to be placed on them in it if you just make a reference to it.
Yeah, I think I'll just make a reference to it.
Yeah.
That sounds better. That's what I thought originally. They can see that for a while. So from that, then I've got a. It won't be easy to show though. I've done that before. It's full, not main. It's full. Got to get rid of main. Down and the devil get down. Oh, Harry in the camera club managed to get this, but I couldn't find it on RCT. Well, RCT, and trouble is when I do that, you can't hear me speak. I'm blocking the mic. Ah, if I do them up here, no. That's a map of RCT, and unbelievably, you were in RCT in Lanark. It's over here on the sidewalk. One place. And being as being as Llanarran is in RCT, then so is St. Peter's Supermontum. So also on the RCT site, it's not going to work, is it? A list of monuments. Pages and pages of monuments and things. Another 3 pages there. With the occasional photograph. So there's Llanelid Core, and then is St. Peter's Supermontum. So this is where they want to use the photographs in things like this, and also the archive. So if anybody's interested in getting up to these monuments, tumps, you can. This is going to be very rough and ready, isn't it? It's going to be very rough and ready, very unrehearsed. There's forms to fill in with the council, so unless you want to do the photographs yourself as an individual, then we need to liaise and put them through together as a group, maybe, because one of these forms, I haven't got it with me, but there's a timesheet. They want you to record how long it's taken you. And the important form is not to release the copyright to the council. Yeah, I think I have. I am. I'm tickling myself pink. I'm tickling myself pink. Right, now for the main show then. So some time ago I spoke with Marshall. Marshall. It's spelled Marshall without the E on the end, but you pronounce it Marshall. Well, 5. You got it all working right. Yeah, yeah. Andrew came up with a good point. Scan these, and then I can just put them on as a PowerPoint, which might be a better idea. I got plenty of time to do that. So now for the main presentation. As I say, we'll be searching for numerous contributors to premiere a video on the live event. It's not all up to me. In fact, I don't want to be the one doing it. So pull your finger out and get some videos made. So tonight's main feature then, Marshall Abrahams talking about their new book on the great migrations of Brutus and Albine.
Today it's my great pleasure to introduce our guest today, Marshall Abrahams. Welcome, Marshall.
Thank you.
And thank you for giving us your time. Now, you're one of the early supporters of the Britain's Hidden History movement.
Yes.
We actually met at Ross's funeral.
I remember.
And that was a...
Oh, good job I did that. Echo. I've got to remember. I'm going to write out the tick list now.
Well, today it's my great pleasure to introduce our guest today, Marshall Abrahams. Welcome,
when I do
Marshall.
this, I've got to turn that off.
And thank you for giving us your time. Now, you're one of the early supporters of the Britain's Hidden History movement.
Yes.
We actually met at Ross's funeral.
I remember.
And that was a beautiful tribute you gave. And it was on such an emotional occasion.
It was. I was...
Hello. Well, today I'm talking with Marshall Abrahams about the Britain's Hidden History GoFundMe campaign. Hello, Marshall.
Hello. Here we are again.
So can you tell us then today a little bit about the GoFundMe campaign? What are we raising money for?
It was after, very, very soon after Ross died, and the announcement went up by Xavi on the BHH YouTube channel, and I was involved with the comments in that. And 2 or 3 people said, is there a GoFundMe campaign? Because we want to donate, we want to help. Funerals are very expensive. This is a very worrying time for Angie. The last thing we want is for her to be worried about